Ready?
Keep the bag, King Walker.
Let's go, 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 get some money, fuck that plan. I told her take this plan B and stop playing. I'm tired of buying jewelry, finna buy some land. They still trying to figure out who I am, who I be. Pillow talking to these hoes, that shit weak. They say money talk, put diamonds in my teeth. I be Louis down with Jordans on my feet. Niggas messed up in your yard like trick or treat. You better play your cards right, you better not ever reach. For this chain over here, I put you underneath. Yeah, I ripped it 5, but I put you 6 feet. Hey, nigga, let's go, 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 get some money, fuck the bullshit. Hell yeah, I made some meals off my tours, bitch. Hell yeah, I made some meals off my merch too. I got yellow diamond Super Saiyan Goku. These niggas only killers on Pro Tools. Old lame ass nigga ain't got no juice. Old lame ass nigga ain't got no money. Ready?
Keep the bag, King Walker.
Let's go, 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 get some money, fuck that plan. I told her take this plan B and stop playing. I'm tired of buying jewelry, finna buy some land. They still trying to figure out who I am, who I be. Pillow talking to these hoes, that shit weak. They say money talk, put diamonds in my teeth. I be Louis down with Jordans on my feet. Niggas messed up in your yard like trick or treat. You better play your cards right, you better not ever reach. For this chain over here, I put you underneath. Yeah, I ripped it 5, but I put you 6 feet. Hey, nigga, let's go, 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 get some money, fuck the bullshit. Hell yeah, I made some meals off my tours, bitch. Hell yeah, I made some meals off my merch too. I got yellow diamond Super Saiyan Goku. These niggas only killers on Pro Tools. Old lame ass nigga ain't got no juice. Old lame ass nigga ain't got no motion. Niggas I flexing on these niggas like I'm Hulk Hogan. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, handle business. I'm shitting on the industry and God is my witness. Nigga, let's go, 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 let's go.
All right, y'all. Are y'all in here? Are y'all ready to go on this? Are y'all ready to go on this ride, child? It's been a minute since I've been in it. Okay, now I'm offended because our veterans are at stake. Our veterans are at stake. And if anybody knows me, my grandfather was a Marine. Well, he is a Marine, once a Marine, always a Marine. And so there's a lot of vets in my family. One of my cousins actually just retired from the Army. And so this is like very near and dear to my heart, seriously. First of all, can we give a shout out to the vets in the building? Give me 1 second as I pull up my records. And please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell somebody that we're live. This is an informative. We are not here to cause any heartache or pain, but there are people out here that are not acting responsibly. So we have to take initiative and do the right thing for them, right? So This is what we are going to do. All right, so I want to know what you all think. Just kind of a rundown on what's been going on. We have our veteran out here, VS Icon. She's been out here doing her commentary. Yes, she's always been forthcoming about her, about her past and things like that, about being on YouTube and maybe the situations that she's been in. Correct? Right. Yes. Thank you for your service. Everyone is saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get right on into it. So the title of this live is Shocking Betrayal. YouTube veteran doxxed by insurance agent. Will justice prevail? Insurance agent Insurance agent goes ham in today's shocking expose. We dive deep into a controversial encounter between an insurance agent and a social media creator who reportedly neglected her autistic child. Armed with juicy revelations, veteran investigator VS is on hand, on standby. Queen Tulsa unpacks this alarming situation where an obvious duty to protect was overlooked. Why didn't the agent report the alleged neglect? Is the online community turning a blind eye? Join us for a gripping analysis and uncover the truth while we shed light on the responsibilities we all share. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that like button. All right, first on the list is we're going to make a phone call. Okay, we've got a phone call to make. I'm not going to say who we're going to call. We'll just wait until they get on the line and then we'll announce it. Okay? Oh, absolutely. Okay, hold on 1 second. So right now I'm waiting for somebody to answer. All right, y'all, bear with me. Why is it doing airplay? Okay, for some reason it's trying to do airplay. I don't want to do airplay. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Let me get my other device so I can make a phone call. No, and the reason why I'm doing this is because this woman is unhinged and she threatened one of our veterans. And I just don't want her to go tiki tiki boom boom on anyone else. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let me see. Let me go and get this number. Y'all bear with me. I've got some numbers here. Oh yeah, and listen here. I do have the change.org. Let me drop that link. It's in the description of this video. So if you guys cannot find it, let me go ahead and drop it for you again. And let me pull up another number. Thank y'all for being so patient with me. I'm just so emotional about this, and we definitely got to protect our veterans. Let's see. All right. Let's go ahead and make a phone call. Let me go ahead and copy this. And actually, I think that we're like 51 away from 7K. I haven't checked because I want to focus on this right quick. Let me go ahead and get this going. Okay. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and put a.
Thank you for calling Direct Auto Insurance. To give you the best possible rate, we may recommend
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Thank you for calling Direct Auto. This is Brittany. How can I help you today?
Hi, my name is Queen Tulsa, and I'm from the Queen Tulsa Show. Is your manager available today?
No. May I ask who's calling?
I just told you.
I'm sorry. What is it? What do you need?
Well, you can't help me, so could I speak to your manager?
No, she's not here.
She's not? Okay. Y'all want to see these type of games that we're playing? How does she not know that I was interested in some insurance? Now, let me speak to your manager. How you know I wasn't interested in no insurance? What if I wanted to get a call? Or maybe that was very rude and nasty. I'm gonna make sure I tag this place on the on the Twitter or the X.
Thank you for calling Direct Auto. My name is Deanna. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
Hello, this is Queen Tulsa. Thank you so much.
And how can I help you today?
Yes, is your manager available?
No, ma'am. None of our managers have a direct line, so I can take the information down and then send it over to her, and she'll give you a call.
Okay, is there a way that I could be transferred to a voicemail or something like that?
That's why I'm saying none of them have a direct line, so I would have to take your information down and send it to her, and then she would give you a call.
Okay. And who's the manager on duty?
Our manager, her name is Melinda.
Her name is Melinda, and is she not in the office today?
She doesn't. She works remotely, ma'am, so she's not able to. That's what I'm saying. So whatever's going on, I would have to take it down, send it into an email to her, and then she would contact you back.
Okay, so where is a line where I could make a complaint against the agent?
That's what I'm trying to say, ma'am. We don't have one of those.
Y'all don't have one of those?
No, so you would have to tell me what's going on. And then
okay, let me tell you.
her in an email.
Okay, absolutely. So we have an individual that is working for your business, and she's out here making threats against veterans, disabled vets. Let me mention that.
Can you start with her name?
The name that she goes by on YouTube or her professional?
Ma'am, what's her name? What's her name? And she works for Direct Auto Insurance? Okay. All right. And then what is she saying online? Like she said she's just making threats to veterans?
Yeah, hold on one second. Let me give me 1 second.
Hey, bitch, I'm not you. I'm not you. I'm straight popping a bitch top off.
That's the type of things that she's saying. And I'm scared for her because she said, I guess she's going through some things. I don't want her to snap off on anybody in that office. I'm just, that's why I wanted to talk to her manager. I'm like,
she said something to you directly?
I'm reporting on a veteran. So if a veteran has to be me.
Ma'am, I understand that. I'm just asking so I have the right information to tell her. So I'm
standing up for what's right. I'm making a complaint.
I completely
She did
understand, but
this
I
to
have to
a
have my.
fellow. She did this to a fellow content creator that we work with on social media. This is on YouTube. When she says that she's going to pop somebody, we just had two of our fellow content creators get be deleted. They got killed in Las Vegas because of another YouTuber. When she say that she's going to pop this veteran in her head, it don't have to. She didn't necessarily have to say it to me. She shouldn't have said it at all.
That's understandable, but I'm just trying to make sure that I have the right things down. I'm just
Okay, I'm
asking.
sorry. I'm a little frustrated, and ma'am,
I can
this has
tell
nothing to do with you, and
it
I
doesn't.
apologize. So let me gather myself. I'm
Thank you
just
so
trying to get
much.
you this message clear, and it's triggering, you know. So
I can
thank you
understand
for
that, but
thank you
I'm
for
just trying to.
working with me.
Yeah.
Okay. What was
So
your next
so she
question?
she said something directly to you, and this
She
was
said
this
something.
outside of work or during work?
Susie Cordon is who she said it to, and I'll spell it for you. Susie, last name Cordon.
And you let's say last name Cordon or Den.
Don.
Okay, Don. And then you said this was during work or this was outside of work?
I want to say it's been on and off the clock, to be honest. Because she does go live. Um, and the actually Susie Cordon, she left them a review on your guys' website. So if you ever wanted to get um the details on that, it would be on the web, on the review. And
Okay.
insurance, let me ask you this. Insurance agents are 24/7?
What do you mean?
Like, do y'all work like 20, y'all like you can't, like when you get into insurance, um are you an agent like 24 hours a day? When does that
No,
stop?
ma'am.
Or how does that go?
We work from Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay, okay.
Okay. And so you're
But
just
she did have on you guys' uniform while, interacting, or it was just a miss. I don't know.
doing the
I guess
live.
what I'm trying to say is I don't want nobody representing my brand talking about they gonna hold on, let me play this for you one more time, ma'am.
Shit, bitch,
Well,
I'm
ma'am,
not
you don't have
you.
to, ma'am. You can't.
I'm
It's
not
okay. You don't
you.
gotta play it for me. But you said in the live, you
I'm
did have
straight popping the bitch
our
top
logo.
off.
I'm sorry.
You said in the live that she did, she had on our logo.
Sure did. It was a red shirt.
Okay. All right. And it had our logo on it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So,
She had like it paper clip back, like she was trying to hide it.
mhm.
Yeah, she was. I'm like, why would you be doing that? I mean, she's very controversial online.
Mhm. And then you said your name was one more time.
Queen Tulsa. And if you want my information, you can reach back out to me with the number that I called in on. And you can also reach me at Queen Tulsa Direct. I'll spell it for you. QUEENTULSA Direct, DIRECT at gmail.com. And what
And
was
that's
your
your
name, beautiful?
actual name.
And what was your name, beautiful?
What did you? Is that your
And
actual
what
name or is
and
that your
what was your
contact?
name, beautiful?
I'm gonna tell you my name,
Are
ma'am,
you
because I
gonna
said
hold
it
on?
in the
Okay, so
beginning.
listen
But
here.
I'm just making
Can't
sure that.
Okay, ma'am. Let's just say this. I've been fair with you on this phone. Any question that you asked me, I've answered, correct?
Correct. I said my name
Okay,
at the
so what
beginning,
is
and
your
I
name?
just asked
Both
you a
what
question
is
before you
your
started
why are
talking.
you over talking me?
Because you're over talking me, ma'am, and we kind
What
of got to
is
get
your
to an
name?
understanding because you're calling about something that doesn't have anything to do with work. I'm gonna put in your request and let her know, but again, I just want to make sure that this is your name, so that way when she contacts you, she knows what name to say. That's all.
What do you mean is that my name?
Queen Tulsa, is that your legal name or is that your social media name? I know you said that you guys are content creators, so I'm just trying to make sure that when I send her the information, she has your actual name. Is Queen Tulsa your legal name, or is it that your social media handle?
So you're refusing to give me your name.
No, ma'am. I told you my name in the beginning. I was talking and I asked you a question and you
And
asked me
I
another
asked,
question.
what
So
was,
I'm going to,
I just gave you my name. So what is your name? All right. So we're going to call right on back. Yeah, because if this is how you guys are acting, no, I'm not. Hold on. Get Mel out of here. I don't like her. Get her out of here. Block her out of my live. I don't like her. I don't deal with her. Out. Out. Out of here. Out of here. No, what you thought? What she thought this was? Okay, hold on. No, because first of all, so y'all are interested in tearing down veterans. And this is my thing. Y'all cannot do this. I am here to protect our veterans. Do y'all not know what our veterans? I did it. Do y'all not know what our veterans are going through right now? No, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Queen Tulsa.
Yes.
Yeah, we gotta do things in order, because if you don't, people won't take you serious, won't take us serious, and think we're playing on the phone.
Okay.
And this is not, this ain't no joke. It's serious. I think somebody said her name was Deanna, so Adina or something like that. So, and she wanted my information, so let me do it the right way.
Okay.
So let me see if I can.
And you guys, please forgive me. I was.
Hold on.
insurance. To give you the best possible rate, we may reference your driving history, driving behavior data, and credit score. We also share information with affiliates and select business partners so we can offer you products and services that best fit your needs. Please see our privacy policy for more details. All calls are recorded. Thanks for calling Direct. This is Ty. How can I assist you today?
Hi, I'm calling to see if I could speak with Deanna or Dina.
Dina?
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 second.
Or I could speak with you.
Or not.
Okay, but okay, let me just speak with you. So, she was on the phone with somebody else a few minutes ago. They had a misunderstanding because they were calling and they was speaking for me. So I'm calling to speak for myself. My name is Susie Cordon, SUSIE CORDON. I live in Virginia. I'm calling because I had a complaint about one of your agents doxing me, pulling information from off of my business site, posting it up on social media. And with this lady having access, and with this lady having, she also said she was gonna pop my top off. And to me, that sounded like you're gonna shoot me in my head. And Queen Tulsa, who called and spoke with the other lady, she played the video for the lady to hear. They had a misunderstanding, but I'm calling for myself because I want to make sure that you guys don't think this is a game and someone is being disrespectful. So I'm willing to give my name, my number, what other information you guys need me to give so it could get to the right people. I have videos, I have screenshots of what this person is doing. Her name is Samantha. She's posting videos, making threats, calling me bitches and hoes and all this stuff. This morning I put a review up on your website. It's me. That's my information that I posted up there to say what's going on. I even posted a link to the video of her saying it. What she's doing now is because people are now reporting her. She's putting a lot of videos on private, trying to hide different stuff, acting innocent. But We have videos saved. So the other lady, she was like, well, did this happen during work and all this stuff? There are other people who were friends with this lady. She keeps an earpiece in her ear, and even while she's working, she's pretending like she's working. She might be physically working, but she's on the phone with other people, like having conversation and stuff like that, gossiping online. So the reason why we knew the call is because she went live on lunch with her uniform on. Now she had it halfway pinned down, but you could still see your business information where she was talking crap. And so I am trying to put in a report. I am giving my real information. This is not a social media name I'm giving. This is my personal information. I have screenshots of her putting out my information and stuff like that. She even put out information in 2020. I had a criminal issue that happened in 2020. It's 5 years later. I paid my debt to society. She's posting that online. I don't feel like it's right, especially when she has access to so many people's information. I just feel like it's a privacy concern.
Okay. And I do apologize. Well, that sounds very, very horrible because it is horrible. And is the agent in Alabama or a different city or state?
She's in Decatur, Alabama.
Okay. So give me one moment, because let me do this, okay?
Yes.
And I have to get it to the right district manager, okay?
Yes, please.
So 1 moment, okay?
Okay. And I have videos and screenshots. I have proof. If you need me to email it directly to someone, if you give me an email, I could send all this information to you. I did check with the police officers and different stuff like that, but I do think something needs to be done about it. And I am a veteran.
Yes, ma'am. Your first and last name again? I have
Susie, S-U-S-I-E, Susie. And my last name is Cordon, C as in Charlie, O-R-D as in David, O-N.
Okay. And a good telephone number?
571.
All right. In regards to, and you said Miss Samantha and all right. I'm sorry, I'm not typing as fast as I want to, but I'm trying to get it correct.
Yeah, no, you're fine. And there's another young lady, and I'll make sure I could try to get her to call directly, because I don't want you guys to think people are playing on the phone. They were actually friends for a long time, and she said they would be on the phone for 8 hours at a time sometimes, but she would have an earpiece while she's at work, and they would be on the phone gossiping. You know, she's working, doing stuff, and she even gave some examples of her being real rude to the customers and stuff like that. So, if I get in contact, if you contact me with somebody, maybe I could let them know and they could talk to her directly, or she can call as well. But I don't want a bunch of people calling up there and you guys think that this is a game and somebody's playing on the phone. And, no one is playing on the phone. This is serious. That's why I'm giving you my real information. It's my real number. It's not a Google number. I put the link up on the review. You could click on it. You could hear her saying she want to pop my top and all this stuff.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. And I am sending this to, I believe this is the correct. Reach out, but I am sending it, and I'm sending it as high importance, okay?
Thank you so much.
So that's one of the first things she will see. And again, it's Susie Cordon.
That's correct. That's correct.
Oh, you're haven't sent it. Now I'm going to send it because now we have your telephone, first, last. Hopefully she'll be able to reach out to you as soon as possible.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for your professionalism. Thank you so much. Okay. Have a good day.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye-bye.
You too.
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you so much, because I'm emotional. And, like I said, when it comes to vets, like, no, you don't do that. And then you shouldn't be doing this to nobody,
I think the biggest thing with this that's bothering the most is she's acting innocent. She's doing these videos, then she's deleting them or putting them on private and stuff, and trying to hide, like, oh, they're bothering me and I'm not bothering them. No, you are doing stuff. You did go to my business channel when 6 months down the line, so you could go find a flat booty picture of me so you could post up there to make yourself feel better. And you still don't look better than me. Like, it's just crazy. You gonna pop somebody's top. Girl, you probably don't even know how to snap your finger, let alone pop a top. Like, what are you talking about? It doesn't matter if it happened on or during work. It had to happen during work. If she's up there, we got a picture of her with her work shirt on, with a paper clip. Like, that was silly.
Absolutely. And it seemed like she was trying to give me a little discrimination, like, is that really your name? Yeah. Or is this, no, sweetheart, I have given you my name and I've given you an email that matches that name, Queen Tulsa Direct. And there, while I'm sitting here standing up for something that's right, you're sitting up here being combative and argumentative. And even if I was over talking you, you're still supposed to stay professional in that moment, because you are representing this brand, Deanna.
Yeah, so let me just say this. I don't think that was somebody directly from her office. That seemed to be I don't even want to use the word call center, but that seemed like to be a direct number, and then they push out the information. That's kind of what I got from it.
Okay,
but she was in the same office as the Deanna lady, because she didn't want to speak. I think she thought because I was but she was professional. She did the right thing. It's not your battle to try to figure all this stuff out. You take the information and you give it to the next level. That's what you're supposed to do, not challenge you and tell you the rules of this, different stuff, like, no. But hey, it is what it is. We still got to the goal, to make contact with someone. I gave them all of my real information and everything. I have receipts. I made sure I got the receipts to make sure people won't say that I'm lying or I'm faking or anything like that. So,
well, it does not matter what they think, because at the end of the day, nobody gets the right. That's just like what just happened on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Why Kenya don't have her job? Britt said that, she was going to get that thing. People need to stop. We don't take, like, this is not funny. The time and the climate that we are in. Like I was trying to tell the lady, we just lost 2 other content creators over violence. Like, I'm not taking nothing lightly. I feel like, if something was to happen, I would feel, I don't want no blood on my hands. I don't want it on my hands. So if this is what's going on, I'm gonna report it. And like I said, I would do it for anybody. I stand up for anybody.
And if I can mention something really quick, I think you guys got to understand my situation happened in 2020. Before 2020, I haven't had a criminal record, no nothing. I haven't had any issues. I haven't had any issues before then, and I haven't had any issues since then. There was a one-time situation. So whatever happened to debt being paid to society? Whatever happened to I did my time? What did you like? I did them 3 days. Like what more do you want? Like, you want to keep bringing up, then should we bring up this history that your family is putting out there? Like, that's what's not making sense to me. You keep bringing that up, but then you'll get mad if somebody bring up the drug trafficking and all that other stuff that, is being shown out in the atmosphere. So she just have to be careful with that.
Yes. Well, my mission and goal was definitely to not only stand up for you as a woman, but also as a vet. I mean, you served our country. You put your life out there on the line. Nobody deserves that. I think that you should be able to enjoy the rest of your life. And I think that you should be definitely appreciated. And, sorry that you had to experience this, but I saw it out here. I had to stand up and see. This is the thing. I think a lot of people are missing this. We tried to have a come together moment. Bringing both the ladies together, and then she just flips out. And no, we're trying to help in this time and day. We are trying to help. And VS, I don't care what they say about us or what our past is. And people always, oh, it stops here, that video. But if we didn't go through those situations, then we wouldn't be able to tell y'all what not to do, because we've been there, we've done that, and we see the higher road. It's like, if we can see, you about to run off into a ditch, we gonna grab the wheel. Like, no, you have so much potential. You've got so much talent. Don't just let it go to waste.
Can I address Frankie B in the chat? Says Susan is not honorable. Girl, you are evil and a liar and both look crazy. So why am I not honorable? Because I was honorable when I was helping somebody get their subscriber count up. I was honorable when I was doing interviews. Oh, I need you to be the first one. I was honorable when I did the interview, but then she talked about Utopia's child who has a disability and said that the child needed a bottle and all this stuff. So how am I not being honorable? I'll wait. Because it seems like I'm good when somebody want to use me. But then I go to back being so-called this bad person when you can't use me no more. When I'm not beneficial anymore. Because just a few months ago, I'm the same VS icon that did the interview. Was I bad then?
You know what I think it is people have this fake false outrage, and being that we're not on that type of time of destruction, and we are leveling up. And see, when you outgrow some people, they don't see your vision, and so that's why they are responding the way that they are right now. They're trying to trigger you off because they want a moment to say, see, y'all, I told you she didn't change, because they want to trigger you. See, but this is what they fail to realize. We're going to call it out, and we always going to protect you. Well, like I said, I don't give a damn what you did 3 years ago. You paid your time. You did your whatever. What are you doing today?
Exactly.
What you're doing today is you have your boutique. Can you go ahead and let the people know what you're doing? Your boutique, where they can find you, all that.
Well, I think the most important thing I'm doing is taking a break from YouTube as far as doing content on others and beef and sector and all that stuff. I stopped doing all that cold turkey. The only finances I'm getting from off of YouTube is if somebody's a member or something like that. And I feel bad because I'm not even feeding the members like I should be, because I'm focusing on my health. I'm focusing on, getting out exercise, getting my blood levels together. I had a gallbladder surgery over a year ago. I'm still making sure I'm healing from that. I got fibroids that I'm trying to get rid of, but I can't even have the surgery if I want to on that because of my blood levels. So I have a lot of things going on. My kids are grown, but I'm still a mother. I still have real life issues going on with one of my kids. So I got real life stuff going on. That's why I said, if let the sleeping dog lie, let it lie. Let me continue doing my little. I don't know why she chose me out of all the people. Like, she started putting my pictures on community wall, but you're the one who put up the picture of her and the Big Bird. Trees and them did that, and other people. You know what I'm saying? But it's like she attacking me as if I wasn't gonna respond. Why she ain't saying she gonna pop nobody else top off? Why is it my top? That's why I really feel like this is really like a challenge, or maybe this is a test, because I'm not easy. Like, what made her think that would be easy to do it to me and not do it to people who are actually going after her? I just find it strange, almost as if somebody's in her ear, behind her back, something. Because why say, oh, I'm finna go at VS, but I ain't gonna go at these other people. I'm gonna pick her out the bunch. No, I'm not the weakest link.
I think you said something very, very, very common to me. It's like we're the girls that live in the suburbs, but we, wanted, to explore like poverty and just kind
Yep.
of hang around friends like that. And so
Mhm.
I don't think that they get it because our roots is we got it out the mud and we have a bigger appreciation for it now. And it's like we're not gonna trick ourselves off because we work so hard. But they are that's why I said when you outgrow people, they don't see your vision. I can say that I'm proud of you. I
Thank you.
am so yes, I mean I've seen your growth. I mean, when you talk about collaborating and just you give a lot, and I don't think that you get the praise or your flowers that you deserve. So we giving them to you right now.
Thank you. And
Seriously.
mhm. When I realized that I wasn't finna hustle for this online money anymore, when I did that, that's where everything just woke me up. Like it ain't even worth it. It's not even worth it. It's not. I'm good. So I don't know. And then she kept saying, "Oh, I want her to go at me. Yeah, bring your people over to me, and it's gonna put more eyes on me and stuff." I'm like, what? Like,
Yeah. Well, you've been putting your health first, and that was my main concern. I'm like, first of all, has been doing her walking. You've been really maintaining, you've been really trying to focus on your health, right? And
Mhm.
the reason why I'm speaking on it is because you've been vulnerable with the supporters, us as subscribers. You keep us aware of your health journey. So I'm like, why is this girl over here knowing that she have health issues and she's over here trying to run this woman's pressure up? So that's
Mhm.
when I said, I got the energy. Let me cover this story. Let me get on in here and see what I can do to bring
Mhm.
awareness. Somebody needs to talk to her. Tell her to stop it. Tell her to stop. Tell her to let it go and tell her to move on. VS, any closing words before we take out, babe?
I do want to, give a shout out to the person who came into my live, and said she pretty much ain't got nothing to do with this mess. Leave her out of it, leave her name alone out of it. And so I was glad that she came over and said that, because sometimes you don't know if, people behind the scenes doing stuff, whatever. I'm like, certain people I don't even know. So for her even coming over there, I feel like it's genuine, but like I said, I don't know her personally. Other people saying still be careful and all this stuff. But she came over. I respect it. On to the next. I'm just gonna sit back and wait to do it the business way, because I could be going live all day. Keep doing lives, and believe me, someone gave so much information in the family. I could have been putting all that out there and continue to go on. No, I just want to show you guys why I responded to some of the things the way I did. She put my stuff out there first. She went and found my information, posted on community wall and all this stuff. I responded back. Hold on. Hold on. Queen Tulsa, please.
Okay, I'll mute you. Okay. So while VS is on mute right now, I don't know who's calling her. Um, y'all think that priority message had gotten to the right person? And like I was telling y'all, like when it comes to the social media and you say thinking that you're gonna say what you want to say to people, like no, you cannot do that. We are grown adults. There is no reason why any of us should get up on here. Um, he said, "What do you want for your birthday? A Chanel bag. Chanel me down. Chanel me down." No, actually, I would like a check so I could I want my she shed. I'm supposed to get like my honey's supposed to build me like a she shed in the back. But no, you could just get me something for the studio. Give me something for the studio. Get me something off my Amazon wish list. You know, I got an Amazon wish list. Hey, Pizarro. Look at Pizarro. She said, "Hey, VS, we miss you in a beef set, honey." You said, "Okay, now we know." Yes. And y'all, I do have like a PO box y'all can send it to. Yes, we miss you in the B sector. Yeah, she been getting herself together. Yeah, Chanel. Yes, Chanel me down. VS Sammy, are you because the cruise she's not running with them like you was scared of. You used to know Sammy is a scapegoat. Mm, a she shed. hey, sometimes people see your vision and they do not want you to get to your goal. Go high when they go low. Salute to all veterans. Absolutely. Thank you. And I feel good doing it, standing up, because I'm like, we're not about to do this. I don't want people to think that this it's gonna be cool for them to do that in front of me. I don't I don't want them to feel she shed. Yeah. She said, did she say sheep shed?
All right, Tuss, Queen Tuss, I'm gonna go ahead and step down. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, baby.
Okay.
All right. Well, listen here. Sounds like it's about to go down. If you guys are just now checking in, VS was, oh my God, was threatened. You know, she was threatened. Her life was threatened. And this woman thought it was cute. She thought it was funny. And I stepped up and, hey, Rainey, how you doing? I stepped up and I covered the story. This individual, she's an insurance agent. She's been on here. She's been making threats. She's been unhinged. She said that she's going to pop her top. My first instinct was people snapping. Have y'all ever watched that show called Snap? Have y'all ever saw that show called Snap? Baby, when she was talking, the only thing that I could just see is like snapped. Like, and then she works around people, you know, so she's like a ticking time bomb. So I wanted to make her people aware. But listen here, we gotta go. All right, because before I go, let me just say this. Protect your peace. Protect your peace. And when people are like, now, if you see somebody like maybe not being themselves, maybe check in on them, say, hey, you okay? You know, and provide them with some resources like 988. I know, like, if you get into a tizzy, 988, that helps. Your hotlines, I believe I have hotlines in my description, but help is available. We see so many cases of people, you know, if they had only reached out for help, they would still be here with us. Okay. Well, listen here, we got to get back up in these streets, honey. DJ, pump the beat.
Ready?
Keep the bad King Walker.
Let's go, 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 get some money, fuck they plan. I told her take this plan B and stop playing. I'm tired of buying jewelry, finna buy some land. They still trying to figure out who I am, who I be. Pillow talking to these hoes, that shit weak. They say money talk, put diamonds in my teeth. I be Louis down with Jordans on my feet. Niggas messed up in your yard like trick or treat. You better play your cards right, you better not ever reach. For this chain over here, I put you underneath. Yeah, I ripped it 5, but I put you 6 feet. Hey, nigga, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.